Sneaker Show!
Okay, let's get it on. It's Tim, Tabasco, and Fredo. We have a guest with us this week, Albert. He's with the YYC Soldiers. Just put on a big event in Calgary. Hello to everybody. Hello, Albert. Nice of you to be here. Thanks for sketching out some time for us. How you been, my
Thank you
guy?
guys. I am good. I'm good. Thank you guys for having me on the show, and thank you guys for coming through to check out our sneaker swap last week. What do you guys
What a
think of it? This
oh
is
what
like
a
you've been coming to our events every couple of years, right?
yeah
This
this
one
was
was definitely like the best one I found.
Right. That's
And like
exactly what I said.
definitely like the
oh yeah
busiest too I found.
oh yeah yeah the vendors were great, the people you guys partnered with were great. This was our third one, right, Shay?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so you can really see the growth. You guys are really working there, and yeah, we had a blast. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I got to say this was probably I would say this was the best show ever that we've thrown. Like everything just felt right. It ran so smooth. It was like all the vendors, all the people, just all the energy was super dope at the event.
Tabasco, you got some new pairs out of the weekend too?
I did. Our good pals that from another hooked me up with the old Reimagined threes. I know I kind of flip flopped on these. I was like, I don't know if I'm a threes guy. I don't know if I like it. I don't know, but they let you try on shoes in there, which is great. So shout out to them. And yeah, all it took was putting them on, getting the pant just sitting over top of it, right? And I was like, oh yeah, these are gonna work. So, you got to give it a shot. Completed the whole holy trinity. I got the ones, the twos, and the threes now. So that was good. I'm loving them. Like, so I got these last Saturday, and I want to say I've worn them 4 times since then.
Man,
That's awesome.
So yeah, Tim, get somewhere and try them on. Is all I'm gonna say. It's nice to get one of those ones that you're like, I'm so excited about this. I want to wear it all the time. So hoping that doesn't wear off anytime soon. Speaking of first wears, got a first couple steps in these this weekend.
Ooh.
Our good pal Malcolm hooked me up with the Meniere fours. Had to hit the lace swap with the cream there. Nothing wrong with those tonal laces though. These are beautiful. Can't say enough good things about the shoe or our guy. So yeah, some good adds to the collection.
it's interesting how they are like it is a purpley eggplant color, but it wears more like brown. It really
hmm
does more of an earth tone kind of feel. Those are gorgeous.
That they are.
I just love that it's summer. I love that I'm wearing all of my shoes. It's a different pair every day. I love that I got a pair on when I go to the gym, and then I got a different pair on in the gym. I just love getting through the whole cycle. People are asking every day, "How many pairs you got?" Why? And you're like, "There's a few."
All of them.
Yeah. Not enough is always the answer. So, guys, it's been a couple weeks since we've done the show. Let's start with some shoes in the news. There's been an update on Ye's relationship with Adidas. Fredo has more.
Yeah, so Yeezys are officially restocking. So starting May 31st, Adidas and Kanye will be selling like the remaining like 500 plus million dollars worth of Yeezys, with some of those proceeds going towards organizations that were impacted by Ye's recent comments. Lots of new stuff coming out, but there is some classics like the 350 Zebras, but there is some good stuff coming out, and so we'll see what kind of stock Canada gets, but it's kind of cool they're actually finally letting them go.
They found a way to make it happen. Yeah, the charity thing must have been what really sealed it, that the money's going to a good place. Because they just couldn't have all that inventory just sitting there for no reason. And then what? And then what?
Albert, are you a Yeezy guy?
To be honest with you guys, I am not, but it kind of just shows how Adidas can't do anything without Ye at this point. And that's just proof. Beyonce couldn't hold it together. Even Bad Bunny, like Bad Bunny stuff is dope, but yo, like if you had to cut him off and then bring him back in my opinion, that just shows weakness. But I mean, I also don't know what it's like to sit with $500 million plus worth of stock, right?
Yeah, we know the feeling of getting caught with a pair that's not moving. And you're like, geez, I'm going to be on the hook for $200 here.
I'm gonna die.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like I guess it's cool that they found a way to do it, and like you said, proceeds go to charity. Um, The only thing, and I'll give a shout out to David on our team because he's our Yeezy guy, but the only Adidas Yeezy that I ever wanted, and maybe would still try to get a pair if I can find a decent price, is are they the 750s? Is that the very
The high
first
top.
Adidas? Yeah, the one with
Yeah.
the zipper on the side.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember those when they came out. I was in Maui and I was trying to get them off of I think it was like Zoomies or something like that that said that they were getting them, and I was trying to like get them online. I was trying to hit them up at the stores, but no luck on my end with them.
Well, there is one pair in here that I haven't seen before. A lot of what they're releasing is like legacy stuff, re-releases, but there's this blue pair of slides that we're going to talk about in a little bit here. We're sliding into some more shoes in the news. Boys, these are all releasing on the 25th. This pair is called, well, we were looking at it in the chat there. It's Air Max 1, and it was called Tree Line. Here, I got the latest on it. Just a second. Yeah, it's now called Escape. Air Max 1 Escape. It's kind of got some nice obsidian colorway, little navy hits, some red. There's a different kind of lace on it. And then over on the heel, there's just like the little silhouette of some trees. So simple, clean Air Max 1 that's coming out this week. There's these Jordan 1 lows called Coconut Milk. It's kind of like the inside out Jordan. We saw a black pair like this. Now we got them in cream. They're looking interesting for sure with the exposed foam. And then one more pair that's coming out, kind of giving UNC
Money.
energy. It's these. You think you like these, Albert?
Oh, I love the KOs. I've always
Mm.
loved these KOs. I've never got a pair of them, but I just like the way they look. Um, I don't know. There's like something about the KOs that I've always liked, but I've never picked them up because I just never liked the retail price for them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that they deserved that retail price, but the KO look, I don't know. It's one of my favorites. I think because I'm also a dancer, I just think it's just very rugged. Has like it looks like it lasts a little bit longer than a couple of other pairs of sneakers that I could think of, but these I like them, and I like the colorway UNC.
These are called Bleached Aqua. It's a KO high. Looks very different with the white heel back here, but canvas is for sure sturdy if you're going to be getting down with them. So I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
wondering if there's anything in here that you guys like. The Air Maxes, the Jordan 1s.
Those.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
What do you like about them?
Everything. Well, we kind of fell in love with that black pair recently, in the last little bit, seeing those on foot and around and with the cream laces and everything. So maybe the inverse of this, throw some black laces in them, get it happening. This is a good shoe. There's nothing wrong with this.
Shay, any
It's
pairs
definitely
coming
a
out this week you like? Sorry, Albert. Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say it's definitely a nice summer shoe for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Now's the time for these. I'm a sucker for this, like cream, anything in that sail. That's where I'm at. That beige, that tan. Fredo?
Honestly, I don't think any of them are really for me. If any, it'd be the one lows. I'm just not a huge KO guy, and the Air Maxes remind me too much of camping, so like just not my vibe.
Guy
I think
hates
camping is
nature.
like I don't know, I love nature. I think camping is like the stupidest shit in the world. Like
Yo, I
go
agree.
act
I agree.
you literally just go act homeless for a weekend. Like that's so whack to me. But no, I don't know. I'd probably take a pass on all of them.
Yeah,
But
we should do a YYC Soldiers camping trip and see
Oh
who
my
survives.
yeah,
God.
you guys can let me know how it goes.
No, you gotta come with us. We'll do,
Turn-
we'll do a collab together on we'll do a podcast around a campfire and
Turns into
we all just start
Survivor.
I'm gonna start crying. I hate this shit.
I'm gonna die out here. I'm gonna die out here.
I'm with Fredo on camping.
Camping is whack, dude.
Fuck that shit.
It's gonna turn into Lord of the Flies.
You literally go act homeless and pay to be there.
Yeah,
Might
it
be-
costs you money to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even free.
I'll probably just buy these shoes and say I went on the camping trip. Yeah, no, I was there. That's how I got these.
Scout leader.
So that's just a couple releases this week. We got more shoes in the news. These have come out before. I've really liked them. Tell me what's going on with these.
So yeah, you had mentioned the word coconut, and that's kind of what I had thought they were too. But I am told that these are the Curry Dunk Low. These are going to return this year. Came out with the at the height of the dunk craze, and yeah, it's a $500-600 shoe. Great pair though, very wearable. Nice shaggy suede all over them. Definitely looks coconutty. I like these. Do I need them? Maybe not, but I'd be more than down to help out the homies here because I think this is a great shoe.
Big agree.
Albert, does this make you excited?
You know what, guys? I've been a dunk guy since I started collecting. There's always dunks and Air Force Ones, and it's hard for me to jump on this dunk train with the prices that they come at. Like even at retail. Like I grew up with getting dunks for like $10 to $30 on clearance. And that was like how I grew up. And to see some of the shit now, like even SBs, back then SBs would just sit on shelves and like all the themed black and purple boxes. I remember even some of the pink and gray boxes that were just sitting and just chilling. And to think back then I could have got them for what, like $40. And now if I wanted to try and get a pair of sneakers that I missed out on, like I'm looking at a G at least. But and even just like Panda Dunks, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. I've always wanted a black and white low top dunk. And then when I finally get the chance to get them, like over and over and over again, I can never win on Sneakers app or wherever they're dropping them on. And then the resale for them is just wild.
It's a hard knock life.
That's just me. That's just me. Like if anyone that's listening to this has heard like all our YYC Soldiers podcast, like everyone knows that I like dunks, but it's just so hard for me. And I turn into this old man that just starts talking about like, fuck this shit.
It used to be like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Trudeau.
Yeah. All right. More shoes in the news. Fredo, what you got?
One of our favorite YouTubers, Gideon, was on sneaker shopping this week, and he paid homage to Juice World in kind of like a sick way. So for those that don't know, Juice World has the record set on Sneaker Show for spending cool $42,000. So this week, instead of buying shoes for himself, kind of like they usually do, Gideon spent $41,000 and then just donated all the sneakers to a local charity in Houston, which is kind of sick.
What did he buy?
Dude, honestly, like everything. It was like one of the ones where they had to like run through his like receipt and just like not stop it for each one.
When they wrap it up at the end.
Yeah. But yeah, kind of dope, especially for like, I don't know, like no one going on to the show needs new shoes. Like, don't get me wrong, I would be copping everything for myself, but kind of dope to see him do it.
Dude, we don't need new shoes. There's one person on the show right now that needs a pair of shoes ever again.
Here's some snooze I got for yous. This is a 990 V6. So this is the latest in the versions of the 990. This is like the one that just came out. This is the one Baklava's got his crazy V6s out. And I think these are actually better than the OG New Balance gray. Often you can't do better than that first round of the Marblehead gray that they come out with, but this cream and white version of the 990 V6, this is very good. Better than the OG, I think, and I would like it. I don't have any of the V6s, and I love this colorway of any kind of shoe. They also announced this week there's a V4 that's very similar to this. Teddy Santis has this one coming out. So if you like beige, if you like tan, if you like New Balance, you got a lot of options on the way. Guys, do you like the V6? Do you like the V4? Do you like cream shoes? Albert, how do you feel about New Balance?
I don't know if it's my age or being a dad now, but I've like been looking at them more often.
Natural.
I haven't tried them on yet because I don't know what's gonna happen. I might like blow up into like full on dad mode, like, with the jorts and the long socks and the 990s
and the lawnmower
and then like the tightest wife beater on.
Yep.
With like a couple stains on it. Yeah. You know what? I like them. They're clean. I've looked at the gray ones. I don't know the difference between each version of them.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see New Balance doing like the rolled stuff, but it's hitting the modern world now, and it's not just the dad shoe anymore. Like you see females rocking it. I see young kids rocking these sneakers. Um, so it's cool to see like the shit that my dad was into is now cool.
I'll tell you what happens when you put them on, Albert. You go, holy shit, these feel like this? This is what shoes can feel like? And you go, I'm not ever putting Jordan 1s on ever again. I'm just wearing these. And you start enjoying coffee more and you wake up earlier and it's all good. You start driving kids to their appointments. It's great.
You're gonna have
They're
that stretch in the morning, going like, ah.
The grunt when you go to sit up.
You might get a couple of those from me later while I'm sitting here talking to you guys.
it's
Back
a way of
pain.
life. Yeah. And
What do you guys think
honestly,
of like the with cream? Do you think this is gonna be a lasting trend that we're gonna have with not just New Balance, but just like sneakers in general, or do you think it's gonna be one of those phases that kind of die out again?
I think with how like into like vintage and just like aging stuff like people are into right now, I think it'll be around for a little bit. Um that's just my take. I think it also looked like for the most part a lot of shoes that have cream like a really like sail or cream color instead of white. I don't know why, but even I prefer that. Um so I don't know how long it'll be around for, but I don't hate it to be honest.
it's so funny how white looks like, whoa, too bright, like your eye wants to kind of blink or look
Look
away.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm with you, Albert. I wonder sometimes with these trends, and are we going to be look back at this and go, oh man, that was 2023. Everything was cream.
Yeah, because remember it was like white on white, like white Stan Smiths, white Air Force Ones, and white Chucks and white Vans, it was like white everything. The damn Daniel like viral video was
Back at it
going on.
again.
Advance.
But like
Stussy, bro.
it's like if you see him now and if his Vans aren't white but they're more like cream, that should be the new viral video there.
Back at it again with the cream Vans.
That wouldn't have been nearly as funny.
Might not have hit the same.
Damn, Daniel, back at it with the cream New Balance V6 993. Yikes.
You got a bunch of kids going like, wow.
And I don't know how to tell them apart sometimes. The 993s versus the V3 of the 990. It's tough. Just with those, I like what I like. I know that. There's a few that I see and I go, that ain't it for sure. Something about the midsole, but there's a few with New Balance. Like I think the 2002 is my favorite shoe, period, right now. It's so comfortable and it keeps looking better on my foot. Yeah, slippery slope, that New Balance slope. Okay.
Ah,
What are we
Kill 'em.
looking at?
kill it before it lays eggs.
Mm. Yeah, these ones got a weird texture to them.
November 4th. It may as well be, dude. November 4th, we're getting the Reimagined Royal. The Reimagined has been absolute hits, 2 for 2, and it looks like they're gonna go 2 for 3 with this one. This is a youth size pair, is part of the reason why it looks so messed up, but it's your OG Royal, OG color blocking, Suede, and it's bad. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't want it. I wanted an aged version of the original. I wanted leather. I wanted cracking. I wanted a vintage box. That's what I wanted. Not this. Not this abomination. So, yeah, don't really see myself pulling the flip-flop card on these. But if you're trying, November 4th is the time for you.
I don't understand how this is like part of the reimagined pack.
Yeah.
They really reimagined it, that's for sure.
It reminds me of like those carpets that people make these days, like the
Yeah.
tough carpets. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I'm thinking about right now. Like someone
Yeah.
just did it, and Nike was like, "We need to do that.
This
Put
is
it in
the
a shoe."
Shout
is
out
the-
Coolest Rugs.
Yeah, this
on
is the
Instagram.
JV one. JV,
Yeah.
our guy, the boy, he made
It's-
this.
Like they made a rug out of shoes and then they made a shoe out of that rug.
These are the shoe rug shoes.
Yeah.
Like I hope someone gets these and takes a photo of them with a Royal Jordan 1 rug. Like
You see the rugs? They made them into a real thing. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, no.
I don't know if I hate it as much as you. You're really getting like a visceral reaction. You hate these.
I get
I,
angry, dude.
yeah, I feel it.
He hates these like I hate camping.
Yeah.
The whatever the last Royal was, the 2017, 2018 was my first OG Jordan 1 high out of a Keymaster of all places.
Mm.
So
Wow.
I did not pay a lot of money for it. But yeah, so sentimental value to me, an important shoe to me, and this is insulting to me.
All right. Well, we'll stay tuned. I wouldn't be surprised if you flip-flopped. Somebody gets them on in the right light. You never know. We
You
see
think
them
I'm
on
that
feet.
weak-willed? You think
You-
I'm that undisciplined? You think I'm a soft man with no morals, Tim Stone?
I know you, dog.
I'd be down in the Baja before you see me with those on, brother.
So the Terminator is a somewhat new silhouette to me. When they started redoing the Terminator here in the last year, last couple months, I was like, I've never even heard of that.
What?
Yeah, I'm. I
I,
I know
sorry.
nothing. I know very little. I know even less than you might think. But Fredo can tell us some more about these lows.
Yeah, so Nike's releasing a brown Croc Terminator low. Essentially looking at a Terminator low with a crocodile print brown suede on top of I don't know if it's white or sail, but just like a clean white looking leather. Coming out in a few months for 120 USD. But I am not a huge fan of the high, but I really do like this one. I love the lows.
The
Albert,
Travis
what do you think of
Terminator.
these?
Oh man, I love Terminators. One of my favorite pairs in all my collection is an all blue suede, like suede and leather Terminator high that I picked up back in 05, 06 in Vegas. I think it was at Caesar's Nike outlet. I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, $15 for that pair. But I'm loving all these Terminators that are coming out right now. I'm just waiting for everything to drop in price because I know I've been seeing a lot of the Terminators sitting and on the Soul Savvy drops app. Like I see stuff coming up all the time, but every time I look, it's always a full size one. So I know a lot of these are either going to hit the outlets or they're just going to be going on clearance real soon.
Yeah, you
Super
should be.
comfy though. Super comfy. These Terminators are one of my favorites for sure.
Be patient, catch it for 30% off. Do you think these will sell better than they have been selling? Because they sit, for sure they do. There's something about the heel that I can't get into on the highs. It's less pronounced on this. Kind of actually looks like how the KO looks at the back. But Tab,
That's
I'm
probably
interested.
why I like the KOs so much. Maybe it's because I've always been a fan of the Terminators.
Yeah,
They do have that look. Now that you mention it, they do have a little bit of that look when you look at the back,
that white
the
heel,
heel area. Yeah.
cream heel. Tab, you've been a proponent for these ever since they started re-releasing them. Are you gonna pull the trigger on a pair? Are you going highs, lows? What do you like?
Probably the highs. I like that those CDG pairs that are coming out. Those were the ones that caught my eye. Big fan of the Airship that's been around. I think that's probably where my focus would lie a little harder. But these are good. This is a good shoe. It looks like an AJKO and an Air Force One together. I think, especially near the front, there's a little more bulk to it and everything like that. Nothing wrong with that. Great colorway. Just probably don't need them.
We don't need anything, do we?
I have the Mocha Jordan 1 highs if you really want to make me go there. So when the hell would I wear these?
On a
And
hot day.
dude, and if the Mochas aren't doing it, I do also, if you know didn't know, have the Meniere 1 highs as well. So these are getting
Ooh.
pretty far down the list as we keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna slide into some more shoes in the news.
Whew.
This feels like something I need.
Mm-hmm.
We have the official images of the Court Purple Dunk SB orange labels. This purple suede looks incredible. It's a white tumbled leather base. They got the lush purple suede overlays, purple swoosh 2, gum soles, clean. No release date yet, but this looks like something that will go first come, first serve at 9 times. And when I see that notification, I will drop everything and I will drive to 9 times and I will take the largest size, please. Please have my size. They look good, don't they, Albert?
Oh yeah.
I like them. I like
Yep.
the suede and the leather combo. Anytime Nike Dunks do something like that with a suede and a leather combo, I'm always for it. And especially with the gum sole, it's a gum sole. You can't go wrong with that.
Yes, big agree. Yep. Fredo, you got any Court Purples in the collection already?
I have the like other set, or I did have the other set of Port Purple SB Dunk clothes, but these
The
are way
leather?
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, suede looks nuts. I'm good with a gum sole and just about anything, so yeah, I'd love to pick these up.
Tab, you got room in the collection for these?
Well, actually, Tim, I have the Court Purple Jordan 1 high.
Yeah.
Just in case you were wondering, but I do have room in the collection for these. I like them, so I'm hoping when you go there for the biggest size, that the biggest size is an 11.
Ooh, she's a
And a
real luck of the
half.
draw.
11.
We'll see.
And a half.
And
Sorry, Fredo's doing some glitch thing. I wouldn't listen to that. 11 was what he was trying to say.
And a half. Okay, we're into the featured pairs of the week. How about the marbling on these babies?
Yeah, so Nike is teaming up with Crenshaw Skate Club. And for those that don't know, Crenshaw Skate Club was founded by Tobias McIntosh. And
Mm-hmm.
since
T-
they were
T-Mac.
since they were founded in 2017, they've done a bunch of collabs with a bunch of different apparel brands. And they actually did an unreleased Jordan 36 a while back. This shoe features that premium cracked leather construction on the upper with special Crenshaw Skate Club branding that can be found on the back of the tongue, on the heel tab, and the outsole of the shoe. Insoles on these are super dope too. Come with 3 sets of laces, gray, red, and yellow. And I think it's kind of safe to assume that they'll come with some type of cool box, but no real release info on these yet. But I'm a big fan of these. I think they're super cool. I love shoes that have like the little details like that on them. But Albert, how you feeling about these?
So I don't know much about Crenshaw Skate Club, right? That's what it is, Crenshaw
Yeah.
Skate Club. But from what I can see here on the shoe, I think it's cool. My favorite takeaway on it is not even the illustration on the bottom, but it's on the tongue tag because I seen it on another photo.
Yeah.
But I think on the third slide that you have here, it has like a little glimpse, but I love little details like that. I love when there's like little cartoons or illustrations. I love the sole where it's like clear where you can see that image on there. I think it's cool, you know, like these guys are doing some good for the community. I'm all about community stuff, and like I said, I'm all about themed sneakers. Like when there's an actual story behind something, even if I don't know much about it, like that's what attracts me to a sneaker like that.
100%. Tabby?
Yeah, I like these. That's a great shoe. Great execution. Great cause. Be a great pair to have in the collection.
Him?
I'm good. I can appreciate these. I don't need them. I like the look of them. The UNC blue, the little extras, the little changes, like the aqua sort of teal hit, that greenish sort of sea foam goes great with this powder blue, and then this crazy purple marbling on the green. That's all really cool, but I don't see it and go, gotta have that. So
Yeah.
if it's a first come, first serve, I'll grab the 11 and a half. And if it's an entry, you guys first come, first serve, who can be my enter. Yeah, it's funny how you can see a pair and be like, wow, that's beautiful. Don't need it.
Yeah.
There's so many shoes.
Yeah.
There's so many shoes.
Shout out T-Mac, though.
All right. Air Max 1 pack Puerto Rico, June, I'm being told. Or being read.
Mm-hmm.
Reading. Inspired by a staple frozen treat. I'm going to butcher this. Believe it or not, I am not Puerto Rican.
What?
Yeah, I know. Anyways, piragua. Essentially shaved ice with fruit syrup. From cocoa to pina. The dessert's most popular flavors are represented via the shoe's tongue labels, personified with legs, arms, and their very own set of Air Max 1s. There's 2 colorways here, Blue Gale and Orange Frost. They are bold.
Oh.
We got warm tones, we got cool tones. We've got an oversized jewel swoosh, and we've got like a heathered textile, almost like tweed on the toe box. Comes with some extras here. I can't tell if it's like just like a handkerchief or like a cloth or something, but it's got the little snow cone dudes all over them, and I think these are fantastic. This Air Max 1 is kind of similar to that Khaled 5 that we were enjoying, but just didn't pull the trigger on because it's a 5. So great colorways. I'd be good with both of them. That Rocket Pop looking one is fantastic, but that orange, pinky, creamy, whatever, you're not going to have anything else like that in the collection. So special box on these. And one the back on one, the left shoe says Nike Air. The back on the right shoe says Puerto Rico. So let's go. I'm a fan. I'd take either. I'd take both. I'm ready for them. Albert, what you think about these? Good theme shoe.
Oh, amazing. Pink. I mean, with the big jewel on the side of the shoe. For me, anything with a little bit of pink on there, because that looks like a light pink to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's money right there. But they got me again with the illustrations. I'm on this tip right now of just little characters, and they hit it on the mark with that. And then just like on that little, I don't know what it is, like, yeah, the handkerchief or something like that with the running shaved ice. They got me.
So good.
Packaging is solid. The way the presentation is. My background is marketing, and I also know like how marketing works, and I'm always a sucker for stuff like this. I know what they do to get me to buy the shit. I still do it.
It still works, yeah. All right. Tim?
I like the orange and yellow pair better. I don't like the jeweled swoosh. I've never liked how that sticks out. It seems cheap to me. It looks like it's going to wear weird. But outside of that, a very fun pair. I like fun. I can see where you got excited about them. I would never buy these though, honestly.
That's too bad. Yeah, if only they were gray, hey?
Yeah, if it's all gray.
Or green.
A delicious
If they did a
all
gray
gray shaved ice.
cream pack, yeah. All right, yeah, give me that spoiled milk shaved ice. Let's go. Okay.
The fucking gravel that when
Yeah,
you drop it and you
that's
scoop it back up.
Yeah, don't you? Hey,
Mine
don't you
tastes
get
like parking lot.
don't you get confused, Albert? This is a guy that likes fun. Okay, so just Shay.
Blue pair is not for me, but I love this like orangey pinkish yellow pair. Yeah, I don't know. This is a shoe I'd pay resale for. I think they're sick.
Let's go. All right, let's put the pack together then. Fit Pig Loading, your 2 favorite Puerto Ricans.
Celebrate our culture, guys.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Bad Bunny.
Shout out WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, dude, that's the only reason I know he's from Puerto Rico. Still can't believe they put the guy through the tables. Anyways.
Fellas, we have a new color of the Yeezy slide. This is Azur Blue, which I believe translates to blue. Most of what is going on sale with Ye and Adidas getting together is reissues of existing models. This is one of the new things to come out. It's a slide in a color that we've never seen before. It's a bright royal blue. And I know what they're doing, and it works on me. If they put out all these colors at once, I would not pick out the blue pair. But now that it's the new rare color, I'm like, oh, I think I really want that blue pair. So we'll know after May 31st what they're actually doing for the release calendar. There's also Pirate Black V1 350 coming out this year, we know for sure. But about these slides. I would like 3 more pairs. I would like brown, I'd like a cream, and maybe blue would be the move. My question to you guys is, do you like them? And what do you wear when it's hot, when it's summer? Do you wear slides? Do you just stay in your sneaks? What do you do, Albert?
Yeah, I just run around barefoot.
Just Boo Radley.
I'll go barefoot before putting a Yeezy slide on.
Hey,
Let's go.
what do you like for sandals for hot weather wear? Do you go flip
On it,
flops?
I have slides, but I make my own. Like one of my suppliers is Champion, so I print my own slides. So that's kind of stay a little bit with the branding with my clothing company.
Plug it,
Cool.
my brother. Tell people more.
Legal Hustle Clothing. Find me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. Find me on LinkedIn. That's a new spot for me is LinkedIn. But yeah, no, it's a clothing company I've had for the last couple of years. Going on, I think we just did 12 years this year.
Whew.
But yeah, just had it around. It's not my bread and butter as much as it used to be anymore, but it got me through the door, got me in the industry of streetwear, and got me to meet a lot of people in the streetwear and sneaker world.
Say it one more time. Legal House?
Legal Hustle Clothing.
Legal Hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, Legal Hustle Clothing. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just seeing you on the big screen here. I haven't looked closely. That Air Force over top of your left shoulder, is that what you were wearing at the sneaker swap the other day? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
patent
yeah.
one. Yeah.
The
Those are
patent ones.
dope.
These, yeah.
Yeah.
I like crushed these, and I wore them today too. And I was like bending over and stuff, try to crease them up, but nothing. Like those
Still
are
looking
solid.
brand new. Yeah.
Bulletproof.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Air Force One, inspired by their Nike Dunk from years back. I couldn't say no to my favorite sneakers put in a one.
Yeah. I think we even talked about these. Fredo brought them to the podcast a few months ago. So it's cool to see them. Yeah. They really look good. That like green on the midsole is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure I was gonna wear those for the show last week until we had like our shirts made. And our
Yeah, it
shirts were
went
like
so good.
yeah, it was like a perfect like mint green like
Yeah.
color. Looks different in the light, but it was like perfect for the way it matched together. Um, yeah, it's like my favorite Air Force One. That's like I feel like that's gonna be the shoe for summer for me because it has all these colors on it. I can just match it up with a lot of things.
And it's what is it? An undefeated?
Undefeated Air Force One.
Yeah. Rad. Boys, what are you wearing this summer? Shay, you got those foam runners on?
Dude, I'm in Jordan 1 low golf shoes every day. It's
Do
usually Birkenstocks or foam runners into those, and then back into Birkenstocks or foam runners.
you got those Chicago's handy?
No, I don't. They're in my car, but yeah, I managed to pick up the Chicago 1 low golf from our good friend Tom over at From Another. Yeah, just a pair that doesn't come up in the groups too often just because it's a golf shoe, but not one that I had any chance of hitting for retail. So yeah, we worked some stuff out. They found a good home.
It's a pretty good look, man. Just like the simple red and white on the like contrasting off the green of the fairway. Money. Tabby, it's summertime. What do you got on foot?
The sneaks, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the ones on. I got the threes on. I
Yeah,
got the
he's got
fours on. I haven't really had. I've had the Air Maxes on in the gym. That's been about it. Yeah, which is weird because I was kind of bombing around in them all winter. I was just stepping out, had the sweats on. They were sitting nice.
But everything you were wearing with sweats goes so well with shorts too.
And kinda,
Oh, you can do it. I've seen those legs.
the glow
Let's go.
sticks. Yeah, dude. Anyways, I've been enjoying these. That's what I've been wearing lately.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Guys in the trenches. Well, boys, before we pull up the game and wrap this week's podcast, let's dig into Albert a little bit. Let's find out more.
Yeah,
guys.
I
Go
got one
ahead.
quick question.
Yeah.
So August 30th, 2018, your wedding day. You wore the Win Like 96 Jordan 11s. What made you wear that shoe? Is there like a backstory? Did it just like go with the wedding colors? Like,
So yeah, like with that, with me and my wife, like we're all about staples in our style. So you might just see me wearing all black one day, and it's like I'll be wearing those for my sneakers. So it's just like that big pop. So that's kind of always been our style since like we've been together. Um, I'm not really big into like Supreme or Fear of God or anything like that. I'm all like honestly, I can go to Walmart, pick out a whole fit, and like make that look dope, and then my shoes are the staple. So with the wedding, um, no one knew, but she was wearing a pair of like red heels underneath her dress. So then for me to like match it was the perfect Air Jordan 11. Um, but obviously you see me wearing that, so I like the traditional Filipino. They call it a barong, which is like our kind of like a see-through dress shirt. And then I had black slacks on, and it was just like boom, like hit him with a red. But then no one knew because everyone asked that same question until my wife looked it up her dress, and then we saw the matching. Like she had like some red heels, and then I had the red Jordans. And that was everything. It wasn't really like anything planned. We just need something that hits. And those 11s came out 2017, right? In the winter.
oh, dude, I got no idea. I'll take your
That
word for
sounds
it.
right.
I think it was 2017 or something like that, or 2016. I can't remember when they came out, but we were both like, yeah, this is the perfect shoe to wear. And then me and my dad had a matching pair that we wore together.
Oh
You
yeah.
dug deep. But yeah, guys. Yeah, just a little bit about me. I mentioned it earlier. I started a clothing company 12 years ago when I was 20, 21, called Legal Hustle Clothing. Kind of got me through the door with meeting a lot of people in the industry, from streetwear to sneakers and everything in between. And then 2012, I started or created the Facebook group YYC Soldiers. And then from that, it kind of just blossomed. 2015, I co-founded the Sneaker Swap with Andrew Fung and Adam. And then, yeah, we just kind of grew to what it is today, and kind of just built everything in the last decade with the sneaker community, and now just working with more communities around our city. One of our partnerships is with Soul Savvy. We're also working with the Calgary Surge on some projects. And then hopefully we've got more stuff going on in the future that we can mention now, all you guys.
We'll just get it out of the way right away. I think we've asked every soldier and a few other people this question, but top five dead or alive wrestlers. You and me had got into it a little bit very quickly after meeting you in the foyer there. So it doesn't have. You can even go past five. There's no rules here, but just.
I'm like looking at my action figures right now to see who I got. Obviously, The Rock is number one for me.
Okay.
Rock
No
is
particular
number
order.
one.
Does not have to be particular order.
Okay, so I
But
got
if you
The
want
Rock.
to, if you want to put him number one, that's all. That's on you.
I got The Rock. I got Hulk Hogan.
Mm.
Obviously Bret Hart has to be on that list. John Cena has. I've wasn't a fan when The Rock was there, but I obviously grew up into him, and Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta throw in number 6. I gotta throw in TJP. He's one of my favorite ones in the cruiserweight division, but
Gotcha.
yeah, dope guy. Dope guy.
Okay.
Man, you guys remember when we were talking about those snakeskin Nocta shoes? And we
Yes.
didn't end up saying Drake the Snake Roberts. Can you believe how funny that would have been? God.
That would have been a perfect like a real photo with just Drake.
Like 2 days later, I was like, oh, that would have been awesome.
cut a promo as like Jake the Snake, but with Drake's like R&B voice.
Yeah.
Talking to a stripper. I'm insane, dude.
What else you
All
got,
right.
Tab?
All right, one more. So how many pairs are you picking up a year roughly, and what's like really catching your eye? I'm assuming you have a lot of shoes, like a lot of shoes. So, yeah. So what does a guy like you take home?
Honestly, these days now, It's like it's barely anything for me these days. Um, when I worked at Champs, I used to like all the shoes. I worked at Champs in 20, I think it was like 2010 up until 2018 or something like that. I can't remember. Um, but it was all the shoes that I grew up wanting so bad, all released in colorways. Like a lot of the OG colorways came out that I ended up picking everything that I wanted. Um, that now it's I don't know. Now I'm kind of like, if I can get it for a decent price, maybe I'll pick it up. But a lot of the stuff that I pick up is mostly for my son.
Mm.
Just I don't know. Everything like little looks better
Oh,
than
100%.
yeah.
like an adult.
100%.
There's
And,
so
like,
many times that I see like a baby pair and I just want to get them to like hang on the mirror of my car.
Yeah. And like when I used to work at Champs, I always bought like a pair for me, and then I was like, I'm gonna have a kid one day, and shoes are only getting more expensive for kids, and I'm just gonna stock up. And I think from from working at Champs, like I think I built up at least like 50 pairs for them.
Whoa.
And yeah, so I picked up a good amount, and then nowadays, like it's either me getting him a pair, or sometimes my dad will pick up a pair of shoes, and he'll want to get a pair for my son because he wants to like match with them and stuff too. So yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I like for me, what catches my eye is mostly like old stuff. I've been
Gotcha.
doing a lot. I like try to do a lot of vintage hunting now for sneakers.
Mm.
Um, just because there's like a lot of stuff, like a lot of high top sneakers that I've seen that nobody else has. It's always about that like have some that nobody else has type of look that I
Yeah,
try to
sure.
go for. Um, like with the Terminators coming out, I haven't seen anyone rocking Terminators in the city yet in Calgary, anyways, and I'm happy about that. But whenever I go to small mom and pops, like if I see that they have, like there's a mom and pops that I go to here, but I don't mention it just because like that's just my best kept secret. But it's just
Right.
one of those things where I go in and like I see all the old sneakers that they got. They got like the real Nike boxes, like the orange box with the open tops, and a lot of those ones I buy, but they're more kid sizes.
Mm.
I picked up a couple pairs of like A6s and stuff for myself because I was just digging through their back room. They let me go through the back room sometimes, and I was digging through and like, oh, like blow some smoke off or the dust off the box, and like, what are these? But yeah, like a lot for me is just nowadays is more comfort. I gotta be
Yeah.
able to run after my kid. Like, this guy's like running everywhere these days, so I gotta make sure I can catch up with him.
You need New Balances.
Yeah, you'll be in some 990s any
Yeah.
minute
Tim
now.
was like, New Balance. You know what? There's a store at a market mall, Soul to Soul, that they got the 990s on there, and they have them in the window. And every time I walk by, I tell my wife, "Man, those are kind of nice. Like, should I try them on? Should I not? Like, I don't know. We'll see."
It's a gateway shoe.
It's one of those where I'm gonna like step in, like you said, I'm gonna step in, and next thing you know, all my Jordans are gone. I'm gonna just trade everything for New Balances.
Yeah.
And my YYC soldier guys are gonna start kick me out of team meetings and start roasting me. You're too old for this.
So this is our final segment of the show, and the reason most people watch Sneaker Show. Does it fit, Tabby? Let's find out.
That is always the question, though, isn't it? Does it fit? I am here. I am your host. You're with the fit man himself, Wavy Boy Smith, Clean Jeans Okerlund. Welcome to 2000 and Tab. We are going to play Does It Fit? For the uninitiated, if the outfit is popping off, we're going to say it fits. If it's maybe on a different wavelength, we are simply going to say it does not fit and debate from there. This week we have me.
Clean
That's it.
Jean
No.
Okerlund?
Yeah, Clean Jean Okerlund. We got me, we got Fredo, we got Lonnie Walker from the Lakers, and we have our guy Albert.
Ooh, what a coincidence.
Let's go, let's get into it. Here's our pal Lonnie Walker. He's got the Louis Vuitton trainer low on, the black with the monogram print, some crazy paisley pants, clean jeans, some might say, and like a modern boot, a Kobe big face tee, and he's got the chains on as well. That's gonna be a hard tee to match. It's gonna be hard pants to match. I like it. I think he did the right thing going black and white sneakers here. I think he did an even better thing by not putting a pair of pandas on. So I think he really made it work. This is elevated essentials, I do believe. So I'm going to go ahead and say it fits. Shay?
Yeah, dude, this is right up my alley. I love the pants, love the big tee. I don't know. This is right up my alley. I'm gonna say it fits.
Shay was moments away from buying shoes like that at one point last weekend, too. So, moments. Tim?
What kind of shoes like that? What do you mean
Those.
shoes like that?
I mean those.
The Louis?
We were.
Dude, they were so sick. I
Wow.
was so ready to just start throwing stuff up in the groups just so I could cop.
You're gonna just have a complete yard sale, sell it all, and turn it into one pair? Like, what are you looking at?
Sell
They
the
were like a
farm.
towel, like terry knit material. Oh, dude, they're so nice.
They were cool.
Like the insole has that like terry cloth kind of thing.
No, the outer.
I don't know. I had to put them
Oh,
down
the
before I asked what
outside.
sizes they had left.
That's the worst. That's the worst when you have to walk away.
Like, dude, I
From
can't.
And
Like-
I'm standing there going, do it.
Oh, yeah. Just
you need
pure
them,
bad
dude.
influence.
You could sell 2 pairs and you're like halfway there, man.
You don't need winter tires. Sell those.
Yeah, dude. Forget the food.
Just rubbing his shoulders.
Yeah. Straight into your veins with these. Anyways. Albert.
Fits for him. Sorry, did I just walk all over somebody there? Yeah.
No, you're good.
No,
No,
it's
you're
you,
good.
I was
it's you.
excited. Yeah, it
Fits.
fits for him. Yeah, absolutely. Wild pants.
Wild pants. Albert.
Yo, I love this fit. I love the fit because of the details. I don't know. I look at things in details. Like you got Kobe, you got a rookie Kobe on tee, and then you got his pants to match the Lakers colors.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I'm a sucker for Paisley. I'm a
Mm.
sucker for that. So to find that he has a pair of black and or yellow and purple Paisley pants to go with the tee, that's golden. And then the shoes like black and white, that's perfect. But it's bugging me. I keep looking at the shoes. So I'm like, why do they look like they're photoshopped?
What brand did you say those are, Tab?
The shoes?
The pants, sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
What even material is it? Like it's kind of got like a weird wavy sort of texture to it. Like they might be cotton. I can't tell if they're not denim, are they?
That'd be crazy if they were actual bandana and they
Yeah.
just sewed them all together. But I like that. I like that detail of the purple and
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
Like that's a full-on Lakers fit without having it to really say Lakers besides Kobe's hat
Yeah.
and Kobe's face.
Subtle. Yeah. His giant ass face. Subtle. All right, that's a fit. Oh baby, look at this sexy man.
Okay.
Get a load of that guy, hey?
Hey?
Hey, you
Profile
like-
pic.
You like that, eh?
Hey? Tab, take us through it. What do you got on here?
Reimagined Jordan 1s, minimal denim. This was one of those vintage tees that I saw. I think I saw it on one of those League Fits pages on somebody, and I was like, I need that one. So Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusions. I think it's like a 91 or a 93. It's sick. Big old gun, big old rose, big old GNR on the front. The back hit is just red lettering, and it just says GNF and R, which we love here. And then the black Dodger hat. That's all me. So that's what we had going on here.
Well, welcome to the jungle.
Literally. I was out there. They had fun in games. Tim.
Oh, it's a fit. Look at the body on this kid.
You just saying that.
Yo, are we talking about the guns on the arms or are we talking about I don't see any other guns.
Hey,
Yeah.
a lot of guns going on here.
You play cards right. I'll show you the roses too. Fredo.
Yeah, dude, this fits. Tee's nuts. Nothing really off on this one. This definitely fits.
Photographer was on his game that day.
You went with an LA hat, huh? That's all right. Everybody's got to change it up once in a while.
Yeah, dude. Staple, dude. Staple. Albert, what you saying, dude?
Bro, my screen's already melted, man. That's the fit.
Too
That's
hot
far
to.
fit.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Now this is the photo. Dude. I was even
Woo.
giving Shay shit earlier. I was like, dude, how did you not post this one? He's like, I don't know. I loved it. It just slipped through the cracks. So I was like, it probably deserves its own post anyway. So get
When
a
I
load
saw
of
that
this
this
guy.
was on the show today, I went, I don't think I've liked this on Instagram. Am I slipping? Did I not catch up? What's going on?
Dude, I'd make this my profile picture. Fredo, what do we got here, brother?
Yeah, man, working up. Gel Light 3 Sean Witherspoons. Nuts pair, honestly, like one of my favorite pairs I have right now. Black Lululemon shorts. One of the 15 pairs I have that I just rotate throughout the summer. Um, a Napa 500 tee from 2000,
Hell yeah!
I think. Herschel crossbody and a Dodgers fitted. Pretty like standard fit for me for summer, honestly. If I'm not in Birks or foam runners, it's usually in some wild shit like this. So
Hitting
Those
that.
colors, man.
Oh yeah, dude, that
I
shirt
love that.
matches
Yeah.
ridiculously well.
With both shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the wild one. They got the
See,
mismatched
that's like
shoes, but the shirt still matches both. That's like bonus points. That's a whole new level.
it's always about those details, man.
Yeah.
It's always about those details. That's what I always look for in fits. It's
Albert,
like
you'll
the
love it.
small things.
You'll love it too, because like the Gel Light 3s don't have a tongue, so I had a pair of blue stance socks, like
Mm,
Oh
ankle
my
socks that
god.
match the fitted like perfect.
all the way.
So the
That's the
little bit that
best.
you can see through,
I
I
always
got it
look at
covered.
that too at parties or like house parties. When you take your shoes off, do your socks match your fit? That's one of the things I look at.
Or are they just Puma ankle socks from Costco?
No, I got it covered.
getting judged. So Albert, what's the verdict here?
That's a fit.
That's a fit.
That's the fit
Appreciate
right
it.
there.
All right, you know me. Yeah, I love it. I love all of it. I did the photography. That's how much I loved it. I captured the essence of the art that you had here, so it fits. Tim?
Oh yeah, guys want to be them, women want to change them. It's Fredo.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yo, we can make it happen. We can make it happen.
We got one more. Let's bring it home. Does this fit?
Oh shit.
Hey, yo! All right. So forget the guy in the Bulls jersey. He's had his run on Does It Fit.
Heard
Okay.
his story.
We know all about his Dorenbecker stuff and his movies and his
The macaroni fives.
Yeah, dude. We've got that episode. We want homie on the left. Albert, run us through this.
Man, we like I said, black and white. I had to represent for YYC Soldiers because for no one that doesn't know, this was the release or the Calgary Surge announcement with the logo. So I had to make sure we had to come representing as YYC Soldiers. I just wanted a simple black fit, but it was all about the I got the jacket here, but that was
Love that
I
paisley.
just wanted
Yeah.
the jacket to be that staple piece. I had the Jordan Space Jam 11s on
Whew.
for this one. But again, it was just all black. The jacket was what I just wanted to have a show. And then like when I took the jacket off, you had this YYC Soldier sneaker swap tee. That was yeah, what did I have here? I had Jordan 11 Space Jams from 2012. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing some Urban. No, they're not Urban Outfitters. What's that other store? Urban Planet jeans that I found for $10.
Hell yeah.
Jackets from Zara, t-shirts from YYC Soldiers, and the perm was done by little old Asian lady named Wendy. Shouts to her for keeping me fresh.
Shout
I
out
love
Wendy.
Wendy's, dude.
Shout out Wendy. Yeah, that's crazy. She does perms and junior bacon cheeseburgers. I love that. I love that, dude.
She knows Sean.
She knows Sean.
Dude, your shirt matches his shoes. Like, what's going on? That's the next level. You're matching other people's shoes.
It's the details.
Yeah.
You got. I like the things that people that know.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I like.
Yeah.
Uh, like I said earlier, like I'm not much into just wearing like a whole bunch of brands where it's like, oh cool, that's like this tee or that tee. Like I want that view. Sometimes you got to come up to him like, oh cool, like he has these, and vice
Yeah.
versa, matches everything.
People are like, is that legal hustle? I can tell for sure. It fits. I love your style.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Look,
that jacket's nuts. Love a good paisley. Pulling off 11s I find is tough, and you did it well, so I'm gonna say it fits, dog.
Thank you.
Absolutely fits. Absolutely fits. Trademark.
mm,
Yeah, I love the jacket. I have a green Zara paisley jacket, and it's my favorite coat I'll ever own. So I love this one. I love the black and white. It looks effortless, but there's still so much going on there. And yeah, you pull off the 11s with the jeans. So bonus points there. Definitely fits.
Honorable mention, Adam. I love those cargos. I'm gonna say yours fits too.
We appreciate Adam. That's still our guy.
Shout outs to Adam. Shout outs to my partner.
Diesel power.
Let's see that T though. I gotta see that. We gotta shout out the Hitman.
Oh yeah, this is
Right
a
there.
what do we got
He's
here?
like, oh yeah, oh sorry guys, let me just flex this real quick.
Oh,
Just takes it off.
shoulders. Oh, dude, you want that's the Patreon episode, eh? Check out the new. Yeah. Anyways, this is the what do we got here? 93 Hitman with the oh yeah, it's one of my favorites, that's for sure. Move the fucking mic.
You got one in the mail too.
I do, yeah. Fredo hooked it up. I can't wait to post that one. Craziest birthday gift you could get me.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, this was it was a good deal from a good dude, and went to a good home. I think I've only rocked it maybe once before. I was just feeling it today. It's a good day to have a good day. Got to put on one of your better tees. So yeah, this
It
is
looks brand new. Like it looks crisp.
Yeah. For a
Yeah.
93?
I know, yeah, and like the
Ooh.
tag was still like really intact, and there was like the only thing wrong with it is like the hem stitch at the bottom of the shirt like unraveled, so it's just like a raw edge now, but nobody notices that. And then there was like maybe one little pinhole the guy told me, but I couldn't find it. So
Yo, that's it. That's it
It's-
right there.
that's
I ordered Tab a Hitman tee off a Grailed for his birthday, and
so
I
good.
I don't know vintage tees or wrestling or any of that. I'm just like, oh, this looks sick. And I sent it to him, and he's like, oh, I've been wanting that one. I'm like, okay, perfect. I literally thought you had this one already.
I was freaking out. It was a real good one.
You're the most thoughtful friend. You're like, yeah, I'll just take it. I'll take it.
Like, dude, I was worried that you had this one already.
How many Hitman tees do you have? That should be a pod
The
right
fact
there.
that you have to think about it, dude.
It's like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, okay.
It's just one of
He's
those
like,
staples.
wait, 5 or 6. Am I
No,
right?
you know.
Well, that's all we have prepared for Sneaker Show podcast this week. Albert, we should we'll link you up in the show notes. We'll have Instagram there, but if you got anybody to shout out or anything you want to mention, let's wrap on that.
Shout outs to my team. Shout outs to YYC Soldiers. Shout outs to the city of Calgary. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys as well for coming through to the show. It's always truly appreciated that everyone's still supporting us after 11 years of YYC Soldiers and 8 years of putting the show together. So shout outs to everyone that's been following us, come through to the show. Shout outs to everyone that supported us ever since. But yeah, catch me guys on Instagram. You can find me on at Myles LHC. You can also find me at my print shop business, which is at buy.miles, my clothing company at Legal Hustle Clothing, and of course at YYC Soldiers for all your sneaker needs.
Myles with a Y, Myles LHC, like Legal Hustle Clothing. We'll have a link in the description. That's Sneaker Show podcast, guys. Thanks for being here. Stay out of the smoke. Enjoy your summer. Wear your shoes. See you next time.